Okay, hopefully that fixed it. And now I have no audio to my headphones. Oh, now it's fine. Let's do an audio test.
Objective butter.
Now it seems okay. Let's do an audio test. Yeah, it seems to be working fine. Quality is a bit lower than usual for some reason. I'll figure it out later.
Braucht jemand Munition?
So, this rush on Ballroom Blitz. For some reason I'm having frame drops. I don't know why that is.
Hier, Munition!
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Hat jemand Munition bestellt?
Oh, there's a lot of problems today. Is it set correctly? There's an option to use CPU or GPU, and the GPU one is much faster than the CPU. I don't know.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
Okay, let's start playing actually now. They're already arming A. It's a bipod MG08, be careful. Never attack it from the front.
Hier, Munition für dich!
No, I'm exposed. Need to be more careful. Oh, they've got a tank. Oh, no. Ooh. That was a bad mistake. But I got lucky at least. Something you may not know, that these walls are not bulletproof. There's a tank over there. Oh no! Damn it, no.
Munition, grad zu!
Oh, at least I damaged it. Oh, there's got a support guy. Sniper over there. Oh, bloody hell.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
RCSMG, you don't see that very often. We have no medics. Let's change that. Just fall back since they've taken the objective. I don't know why I'm getting these frame drops. It's like a kind of micro stutter. Maybe my GPU isn't overclocked. Let me check. No, everything is fine. That's odd. I don't usually have any drops when I'm streaming. See, I just hit that guy through the wall. Because those walls, as I said, are not bulletproof.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Ah. Wow, that's a bad play.
Enemy coordinates have been
I'm
sent
telling
to
you,
our
I'm honestly stuttering. Oh, fuck. To be careful. Now they're going to pop out from there. Be careful, they're assault. That charge bus with his 100-star hunter, so we need to be careful. Should never. Oh, fire grenade. Flamethrower. Oh, that's our flamethrower. But did he die? Oh no, he's still there. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, he's still alive.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann!
Be very careful.
The enemy has armed
Guy was
objective
proning, but wasn't looking at me, thankfully.
Enemy coordinates.
Shit, that was too fast. He was going to rocket gun me. Switch to the auto revolver for close range. Should be able to deal with any class this way.
Braucht jemand Erste Hilfe?
We have defused objective
They've
apples.
gone to B. Oh fuck.
Have been sent to our artillery.
Now it's on. Oh, they've got tripwires on it. Ah, really? Should have known. I actually expected the tripwire to kill him, but it didn't.
We have defused
It's
objective
interesting.
butter.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste
The
Hilfe.
enemy has armed objective apples.
I think I set the bitrate too high, that's why I'm having these issues. Oh! It's going to be bad.
Bist du verletzt? Hier! Erste Hilfe für
Never
dich!
get bored of the cherry guy.
We have defused objective apples.
I hope Battlefield World War II or whatever it's going to be will have a cherry guy
Ich krieg...
or something similar to it. Probably, if it's World War II, the
The enemy
SKS,
has armed objective butter.
which also reloads with super clips and has 10 rounds. But if I'm not mistaken, it reloads with a single 10-round stripper, not... Oh,
Lass mich deine Wunden versorgen!
careful over
Enemy
there.
coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Ah, still there. Well, he wasn't there. Let's lower the bitrate a bit, maybe that will help me. From 3000 to 500. Usually used to 500, so
We have lost objective butter.
there's that.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!
Be careful of the light tank.
We have
Vorsicht!
defused
It's low hit points. We need an assault. Oh, there he is. Maybe you can take him out.
The enemy has
Oh,
armed
nice job,
objective
man,
apples.
nice job. Ah! So I got a headshot at him at least. Is the stream working fine for you? I haven't solved the stutters yet. Maybe it's Google Chrome is causing it. Could be. Damn it.
We have lost both
Switch to the
objectives.
1906. I'm going to be defending,
The
so
enemies are being halted by our artillery barrage.
magazine capacity shouldn't really be an issue.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Since we're going to be fighting often at 70 meters plus, this is a very consistent weapon.
The enemy is advancing.
Just wish it were factory and not optical. If you don't know, the factory version of this is actually an optical in disguise. Oh, there are snipers on the balcony. I'm so glad they added that marksman glint. And also the sweet spot glint as well.
Soll ich deine Wunden versorgen? Rauchgranate unterwegs!
I'll try and save you, but no
Ich
promises.
sieh mir das an.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our
Die Wunde
artillery.
mal ansehen.
I managed that. What?
Erste Hilfe.
There
Ich
he
hoffe, das
is.
Zeug nützt was.
Where? I can't see him.
Ich versorg
He's
deine
in the
Wunden.
smoke.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Oh no, he's there. You need to be careful when someone in the smoke, because they can actually kind of see you through it. It's a very weird decision, and it was even in BF4 if I remember. Oop! No, no.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Should I was hoping that guy would revive him. I think he did. You are indeed from hell now. Sent you back there.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
How did they get up there? I never bothered to check.
Combat area. Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Okay, ganz vorsichtig.
Ah. Fired too fast over there. Beauty of the 1906. Extremely accurate and very powerful.
Return to the
Oh,
combat area.
forgot this was in front lines.
Wo willst du hin, Junge? Komm zurück. Feindlicher Sanitäter.
Have been sent to our artillery.
Someone's going to come from the entrance. Oh. And as you can see, I can shoot through the wall, no problem. Bit of a dick move, but hard to resist the urge.
Sanitäter da.
Oh, hello, Ace. Or should I say Duco? I'm playing the 1906. The Hewitt will come later. Ugh. How does he get up there? Oh. Oh, Fallen Grace is pretty good. I will not stop calling you out, Ace. Or should I say, Duco? Why is my frame rate so stuttery? Still high, just I'm stuttering all over the place. Oh, I think I know why. That actually happens when I set my computer to sleep rather than shut down. No! Ah, almost got him. And just as an aside, to anyone who says that the crouch slide is useless now, they're just being salty. It's harder, but it's very useful.
Der Sanitäter.
Hey Abdul. How's it hanging? Ah! It was a silly mistake. You'll have to wait till end of June for that.
The enemy has armed objective.
Did I put my graphics settings too high again? No, they're fine. I don't know why I'm getting a stutter. Ah! No! One time I used the bayonet and I screw it up. Hard to talk when I'm looking for snipers up there and up there.
Da! Feindlicher Sanitäter!
It's going to come out from here, I hear them.
Return to the combat area.
Could be on the roof. You think you can't hide behind that wall? It's not bulletproof for some reason.
Return to the combat area.
Silvester Sanitäter!
And I love this gun. Zelbeslader 1906. Well, we won that. Well, that's pretty good. The bayonet actually does not affect accuracy. The only thing it affects is how long it takes to deploy the weapon after you've stopped running. But honestly, it's a very small. It's very small actually. I cannot notice it, if I'm honest. I use the bayonet for two reasons actually. One is a direct counter to the elite class, which if you time it correctly you'll one hit them. And number two, it has some interesting sprinting mechanisms that can get you out of situations, like sometimes I like to activate it while swimming and you get a nice speed boost. The important thing is that you land into cover, or otherwise you won't be able to sprint. And you'll be a sitting duck. Yeah, I didn't time that well, to be honest. Okay, what gun shall we use? Maybe I'll take the Annihilator for a spin. It's a new weapon. I quite enjoy it. I don't know why people are calling it overpowered, to be honest. It's not very easy to use. Ton of recoil. Its reload is super long. It's longer than the machine pistol when empty. And its recoil is ferocious, to say the least. Saint Shaman tank with the Murica symbol on it. This map is decent for Rush, but this first part is lovely actually. It's one of my favorite designs. It's the last part where it falls apart a bit. Oh. Be careful. Maybe we can blow up the concrete structure. I'm not sure if it blows up actually. We're at low hit points, need to be very careful.
We have armed
That's interesting.
Return to the combat area.
Pate are you? And if you try and full auto at that range, it's very difficult.
Return to the
So you need to
combat
burst. You need to burst with every SMG, but this one in particular really helps.
area. Return to the combat area. We have taken out objective butter.
ADS time while running?
Taking the objective.
Oh, okay.
The artillery barrage to stop firing.
I've never noticed that actually. I used to not run with the bayonet, but I realized I don't find any issue with it, to be honest. And I usually ADS after I see an enemy. Well, I mean before I see an enemy.
Attack the new objectives.
Unless I'm using an SMG really. SMG is designed to be in your face as much as possible. Someone in the corner? No, it's upstairs, I can hear it. It's gonna come into the hole.
We have armed objective apples.
Oh fuck. That was scary. I know I overreact a bit. Got very into the game when I start seeing stuff flying at me. Oh, fire grenades. Do they really need to be in the game? It's so annoying. Need some ammo.
Need ammo now!
We have armed objective butter. We have taken out
Oh.
objective apples.
Well, at least I'm using the correct weapon for the faction. American loadout for the Americans. Ah, of course it's a fire grenade, what else would it be? Let's switch weapons. Not my favorite weapon. But it'll do.
Enemy scout sighted!
Maybe let's try and bail this. No! He hit me.
Objective.
Oh, that was lucky.
Wait for the enemy artillery
Oh,
barrage
that's
to
interesting.
stop firing.
Let's revive that guy first.
I'm hit! Someone help me! I can fix your wounds.
I haven't used this much yet.
Return to the combat
Seems like
area.
fun.
Get back over here!
Uh-oh.
Buildings are headed that way.
Attack the new objectives.
There's a sniper somewhere here. Ow. I need to turn off this feature. 1 second, need to turn it off. It's a bit... I don't really like it. Seems full, but blurs out too much. I'm kind of used to the ranges. The sweet spot ranges for most is bullet actions. Unlimited Deca. I like it to have a sniper rifle. Oh, hello, other than. Are there any enemies? Probably up top. Oh. Oh, not this pistol, I hate it.
Watch it! That's a scout!
That's both of them. Probably another one over there. Don't know who's shooting at me. Probably from over there. No! Switch to cable. I haven't used it all that much yet. I think the silencer really helps though, because you don't hear the gunshot and you don't see the flash.
See an enemy scout!
Ah, I missed. Oh, there he is.
Enemy scout!
I don't know how they get up there, honestly. If you know, please tell me.
We have taken out objective apples.
It's really fun to use though, very satisfying. Oh, that's not a person, that's a pot. Oh, thought we took the objective. Nope. Are they still on the roof? Another nice thing about the silenced version... Oh no, actually they took that out. Before it didn't have any scope lint. But I think that would have been too much. I got that guy. Oh, I think I have an elite kit. Yeah, I think he's there. Oh, yeah, there he is. We're going to pick up that machine gun and take him out then.
Ammunition!
Don't like the MG08. Is he dead? No, he isn't. He's over here. Oh, TKS going. Nice. I'll go back for my sniper rifle.
We have taken both objectives. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
I am hitting. The Cherry Gully Trench? I used to use that a lot actually. I have 30 stars with it. I'll use it. No problem. Oh, fuck.
Attack the new objectives.
Be careful.
Machine gun! One of theirs!
Oh no. No! I timed that badly, but I survived. That's gas. I don't like the Frommer stop.
We have armed objective apples.
I think I've already said that. Kind of a sitting duck here. I'm not used to the velocity yet. It's kind of slow, but it still has the drag buff that the 1903 has as well. Let's see where the other guy is.
We have taken out objective apples. We have armed objective.
Shock trooper spotted!
Damn it. Yeah, I'm not used to it. Yeah, that was an epic fail. Well, I'll get used to it.
Spotted an enemy shock trooper!
Now I'm embarrassed. No. I get it. Oh, I have K bullets. It's good against elites.
We have taken both objectives. Wait for the enemy.
Thank you, but I missed all my shots. Yes, I know the LMG08 Easter egg. I haven't ever triggered it.
The combat area.
Mostly because it's one of my least favorite LMGs, but it can be fun sometimes.
Return to the combat area.
The Hewitt should have an Easter egg.
Get back to the fight, soldier!
Should turn into a laser blaster.
Attack the new objectives.
Oh, get the cable, it's ready. Not sure if they still do more damage ever since the cavalry buff.
Movement! Enemy scout!
Yeah, I know. To get in a better position. This gun is really fun. I'd recommend it.
See there? Scout! Hey, Mac.
It is fun.
Oh yeah, that's an enemy scout.
I don't know how I got that guy, to be honest. Give me medkits, please.
We have armed objective
Medkits?
butter.
I'm hit. Medic.
No, thanks a lot. Oh, thank you. Be careful when I'm scoping in, because I'll be spotted. I usually use the trench periscope, but it's not my kit.
We have armed objective butter.
Oh, he's prowling in the awkward position again. Let's see if we can take out the tank, the cables.
Enemy tank, stay alert, boys.
Oh, oops. Well, that was a decent kill streak.
Armed objective butter.
The Parabellum, ugh. It's one of the few guns I completely hate. It's just too limiting. I'll use the Cherigati trench. Do not vote for Sinai. Please. Please, no. Well, it's a bit more tolerable on Rush than Frontlines. No! Please, no. Ugh. Seriously? What's wrong with these people? Well, they voted for Sinai, so I'm going to be upset. I only went to the Hewitt, not the Parabellum. Parabellum is an awful weapon, I don't know why people use it. Well, it's good at clearing rooms, but once you're out of that room, it's... Every other LMG is better, to be honest. Even the MG08. Honestly, if you want a room clearing weapon that remains somewhat decent at range, just use the MG08. Ah, it's Sinai. I hate Sinai. Oh, I forgot to put the chat on the screen. Now it is. Cherigati Trench, not very useful here, but why not? Black Regati or gold Regati? Let's go with gold. And gold pistol, or whatever that is. Let's go with whatever that is. How did I unlock this? I want that one. Perform 3000 soldier damage as the infiltrator L. So basically I will never get that. Sickle. Perform... Okay. Let's try that one. So I can get 5 melee kills in a round with the Welsh Blade. That's how it looks. Oh, it looks really cool. The Browning. Well, it's actually quite good on this map. But as the player count decreases, its effectiveness decreases. Going to be careful of the sniper, is going to be on the ridge. Yeah, what am I doing?
Return to the combat area.
Clicking the wrong button to on ADS.
Bir düşman askeri görüldü.
The trench is not very useful on this map.
Return to the combat area.
Maybe at the last parts it will be. Oh no. It's a good weapon though. still the good old cherry got at the end of the day. Just without the nice factory buff. Oh, that's an annoying tank. Now it will be a bit useful.
Return to the combat area.
Except when your crosshair vanishes. Opening of the Annihilator. I think it's quite fun. It's a great counter to the SMG-08, since it outdamages it and has much better hipfire.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
There are some people calling it overpowered, but I honestly don't think so. Ace thinks so,
Return to the combat area.
but I don't have any problem with it, to be honest. I would sooner call the RC overpowered than the Annihilator, to be honest. The RC is... yes, it's a bit harder to use. Kind of, because you get that powerful damage at all ranges. But it's a bit too easy, in my opinion.
Area.
Balance is wonderful. Well, if everyone is sniping, that's what's going to happen. I hope to God that the next Battlefield game will have a scout limit. No limits are not the most fun thing in the world, but neither is the entire team sniping at me.
Return to the combat area.
It's a machine pistol. Didn't hit me for some reason. There's nothing to shoot at. That's annoying. Come on, stop sniping in advance, please.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
That's too exposed. Ribero's upstairs. Let's try and stay 12 meters away from him. Oh, that's the guy who using the machine pistol. But he switched.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Where is everyone? Oh. There is everyone. I love how the artillery just obscured my vision. As if artillery isn't annoying enough. It could be too strong, but I think the very slow reload and small mag balances out. And it has horrible spread. It even has more spread than the SMG-08 actually. But I can see if it's annoying, to be honest. What will I think the next Battlefield game is? Well, I'm betting on World War II because I'm suspecting that they're going to kind of reinvent the series from the ground up, in the sense that Battlefield 1 ditched the whole modern setting and went with World War I, and the logical sequel to that would be World War II, in my opinion. There are some counter-arguments, like, for example, some people are bored of the older setting of World War I and think World War II will be too similar. But my counter-argument to that is, well, the team doesn't really make most of the gameplay, to be honest. There are some things like stripper fat guns which actually make the balance more interesting, like in BF1. And that could be the case in World War II as well. I really want a World War II Battlefield because I haven't seen one in a long time. Well, since BF 1942. The stutter went away for some reason. That's good. Oh, the DMG 1917. Honestly, I really don't. I don't even like it. It's a bigger Benet Mercier. Then I use the Benet Mercier telescopic for anti-sniping because it's even more accurate. So it's fun. It's fun to use, but it's not something I use often. I've never been bothered by it really. Oh, there's someone behind the wall. I think. No, there isn't. That was a boring round. That sniping is a bit odd. I don't like the sweet spot mechanic, but not because it reduces skill.
Enemy coordinates have
It's
been
just
sent to
frustrating to
our
get one hit kill from a mile away. And it happens too often. They did it to make the sniper rifles more varied, which works. They do feel more varied. And they avoided the whole quickscoping at close range thing, which essentially... I didn't like that at all. Especially in Bad Company and BF4, where you get one hit at close range, and then you have a sniping weapon anyway. I don't like that at all. Especially in Bad Company. But in my opinion, what they should do, and this is going to be a bit complicated,
enemy coordinates have been sent to
do the
our
classes
artillery.
this way. What was I going to say? Oh, give the assault battle rifles, which are closer to what Hardline did. Basically, harder to use, heavier recoil, but higher damage assault rifles, since it will be World War II. I'd give medic SMGs, since they are close range only and the medkit does help you close the distance. And medics are really good at the front line. Not that BF1 doesn't have that option, since it has weapons like the 1907
Enemy
trench,
coordinates have been sent to
which
our
is very
artillery.
good at close range. I'd leave support with LMGs as they do now. But Scout I will give them a mix of bolt actions and semi-auto rifles. So we have fewer bolt actions like the shotguns in Assault, but more semi-auto rifles which are easier to vary than bolt actions. That way we'll have more interesting gameplay, and also, more importantly, no need for a sweet spot. BF3 actually had semi-autos and bolt actions. One of the few things I think that game does
Enemy
better.
coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Support or medic? I like both, really. It's very hard to choose. In fact, my support and medic usage are almost identical. I actually have slightly more score with the medic, since I think it's easier to get score with that, because of the medkits and revives. Oh, I prefer the Perino. It does everything better except that you have to hit chest shots, and it has a lower velocity. I mean chest shots at 50 meters, because it drops to 6 instead of 5. Otherwise it's just better. I'm not saying the 1917 is horrible, but honestly for a long-range weapon I would prefer the Benet Mercier, which is honestly the only challenge by the Hewitt. Well, kind of. You can get away with the telescopic M1917 at range. And it's still Sinai. Let's use the Benet telescopic since I'm talking about it. It's a great counter-sniping weapon. That's a weird skin for it. What's wrong with that? Looks odd. Oh, the teams aren't balanced at all. Yeah, let's help them out. This won't be fun if we just get destroyed. I mean, we destroy them. My favorite scout pistol. What? I mean support. Come on, start the round already. I don't know why Rush has 10 players waiting and Frontlines also has 10 players and it has more players. Almost sneezed. It's conspicuous. Quick region. Nah, I don't need suppression with this. I actually would prefer if the next Battlefield game won't have suppression. It's not something that bothers me a lot, it's something that you activate almost mindlessly. Ah, damn it. Oh, 1 health. That was completely lucky. I like to check the scoreboard to see what classes they're using, where they are, how many are still alive. It really helps. And that's why the Benet telescopic is the anti-sniping weapon. Damn it.
Düşman makinalı tüfeği görüldü. Topçu görüldü.
Maybe I should get down there. Yeah, no, we've lost this. Need to retreat.
Lost objective butter.
But stuttering is back.
We have lost both objectives.
The Hewitt is also great at long range, but the Benet is great at extremely long range. Like that sniper I just took out. The support does have the Hewitt, so I'll go with the support. But still, it's a hard choice. I like both.
The enemy is advancing.
At least this map looks super pretty though. Be careful of snipers. Maybe we can defend from up on the cliffs. Can you use the Manson? Of course. Alright, on this map. I think the best weapon for this map is this one. The MG1917, the Hewitt. Maybe the Bar telescopic.
Bir asker görüldü. Bir düşman askeri görüldü.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Hasım askeri o tarafta.
I'm single-shotting to avoid the horizontal recoil, which really affects that range.
Dikkat! Düşman askeri.
Even though the Benet has the lowest horizontal,
Enemy has armed objective butter.
except for the Hewitt optical.
We have defused
Bir
objective.
düşman askerine doğru bakıyorum. Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
There's one
Tetikte
sniper
olun.
over there.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Tank.
Bir sıhhiyeci görüyorum.
Too much recoil for that. The Shell telescopic isn't bad for that role actually.
Onların askerlerinden birini görüyorum.
There they come.
Dikkat edin. Orada bir gözcü var.
Yeah, no, it's... The Benet has much higher vertical recoil than the Hewitt. It can throw you off. The heavy tank is looking at me, so
The
be
enemy has
careful.
armed objective apples.
Hey, Elserv, what's up? Ah, can't get up. I'm scared of that tank because if I run in the open, I'm dead. I should have taken the HE mortar since I'm standing at the back. Oh, it was close.
Sis bombası attım. Kendinize dikkat edin.
I have a sentry as well. Maybe we can get the limpet on
We
him.
have lost objective
Oh no.
apples.
Bekle. Düşmana
Tank o tarafta. Onlarınkilerden biri.
That's where the Hewitt is much better. It's much better on full auto. Oh, balls. Oh, that was lucky.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
Yep, we can take him out. I'll just stay. Regen the limpet. Now he's dead.
Düşman atlısı tespit edildi. Şu mühimmat senin.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hardline actually has the best suppression mechanic. Battlefield 3 probably has the worst,
Have lost both objectives.
but in a way, Battlefield 1 has the worst, simply because the weapons are much harder to use than Battlefield 3.
Defend.
And in Battlefield 3 you can just mag dump an M16 at someone's face at any range and you'll be fine. Battlefield 4 is about the same as Battlefield 1 suppression wise. In fact, they work pretty much. I think Battlefield 1 technically has less suppression, but since the weapons are harder to use, you feel it more to heavy tanks.
Düşman tankı. Bir sıhhiyeci görüldü.
Mr. Stein.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our
Düşman sıhhiyeci.
Recoil is a bit exaggerated because I'm using the 4x scope.
Dikkat eyleyin. Düşman gözcüsü görüldü.
They're coming up the archway with the tanks. It's interesting. Yeah, I can understand that. Though, for pure tryharding, I think the medic is easier because you get the medkit
Mühimmat. Aha.
and their weapons are good at most ranges. But in a reactive way.
enemy coordinates have been sent to our
LMGs, you
artillery.
can't be too reactive with them.
Biraz mühimmat. Al bakalım.
Oh,
Aha biraz mühimmat.
not very accurate, is it?
Tank.
No, no, no! What invisible walls? Oh, I actually survived that. I didn't expect that at all. Oh, where did he come from? Let's take the HE mortar and, as Ace suggested, the Matson. The HE mortar is great against vehicles if you know how to time. Oh, it's a bad
Biraz
place to
mühimmat.
spawn.
Al bakalım. Aha.
Your location.
Mühimmat.
Always check before spawning in. Would be nice if we had the BF4 camera system back. I like that system a lot. The map helps, but it's not as precise.
Düşman gözcüsü.
Madsen is probably the most well-rounded LMG. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I forgot to say that actually the Bar Trench and the Madsen, even the Hewitt, have great hipfire. So they're more of an assault rifle type weapon. But you still need 2 ADS before to get the maximum accuracy. I'm from Malta, which is in the EU.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
Dikkat. Sis bombası atıyor. Sis bombası fırlatıyorum.
It's not a very common place to find players, since it's very tiny population. Maybe that's why you don't recognize my accent.
Aha sana mühimmat.
Oh, yeah, that's
Aha
lost.
biraz mühimmat.
It's better just to run away when it's as hopeless as that. One moment.
We have lost objective apples. The enemies are being halted by our artillery barrage. Retreat.
Primary sidearm. The Bulldog. The Bulldog actually outdamages every other primary weapon in the
Is
game.
available near
Well,
your location.
95% of them.
Enemy
You could argue the
coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
12G outdamages it, and the Model 10 Slug.
The enemy is
I mean, well, all the shotguns outdamage it.
enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Yep, I need to move. There's an automatic out there. My gadgets, well, usually the limpet, but the HE mortar can be very useful.
Sıhhiyeci. Aha orada.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
Oh no. Thing gets an MG1917. Oh, it's not that dangerous. I got killed by the Hewitt. Unacceptable. Assault? If you know how to use it. It's... unlike... Actually what I hear is that assault takes no skill, but assault actually... You need to be on your toes every time, since SMGs only have a limited range. You need to know the map well, you need to predict enemies well. In fact... Oh, actually I want to show off the experimental machine pistol. I really like it. I like it much more than the Thompson, even though it's cool. I was getting all the messages. Step. Oh. Of course. And yes, it's very good that it's anti-tank. In fact, my favorite tactic is just to run up to a tank, one dynamite and one anti-tank mine, and it's an instant kill. Let's ride on this tank till we get there. The worst iron sights. And there aren't a lot of guns that I think have awful sights, but the 1917 Enfield is one of them. It's too obstructive for my taste. It feels like a iron sight from BO4 actually. I don't like that. What else? What else has horrible iron sights? The iron sights on the SMG-08 are not that good, but they're not awful. And the best iron sights? Oh no, the Hewitt. Yeah, I can use the MP18. I like it. With the trench is my most used SMG. I think I have 53 stars with it. It's a very well-rounded gun. At the best iron sights, and the Hewitt, I'd say the 1906. Oh, that guy didn't know how to use the Elite. Oh, balls. Fall Fortress, I haven't played that in Rush in quite a while. The machine pistol experiment is really nice. It's not that difficult to use actually, if you time the reloads correctly. I forgot they actually increased the rank. What? 10,647 minutes, that's insane. Let's see how much that amounts to. $443 hours? Oh no, I calculated that wrong. Ah, I'll calculate it later. The MP18 trench, can be good on this map. Maybe I can demonstrate how you should close the distance with the assault, but then again this is going to be a sniper fest. The RC SMG is actually good here. Oh yeah, if you want a ranged SMG, the automatic of Factory and Storm, all the automatic variants actually got an accuracy buff like a month ago. Since, well, the Hell Eagle kills as fast as the Automatico, and the SMG-08 and the other SMGs, well, the Annihilator, the Machine Pistol, the RC SMG all kill a bit faster. The Machine Pistol kills a lot faster actually, and so does the Annihilator. There's so many weapons now that actually the chat gets in the way. They're quite funny. No medics.
Move it! The objective! Destroy it!
It's bugged for some people. Oh, it's bugged. Oh god. Wasn't paying attention. And that's another thing I want toned down. No fire grenades, no gas grenades please, just frag, anti-tank and smoke. Make smoke regenerate, make frags take longer and to throw and to explode. And what else? Well, the light anti-tank you can stay as is, really. Fine. That burst was unnecessary, by the way. Oh no. Ugh. Where is it coming from? Oh no. That was a good run. Try and steal his medkit. Nope, nope, that's a bad idea. I don't know how he's seeing me.
Dynamite set! Destroy the objective!
There's a present for him. Oh! Damn it. It looks cool, it really annoys me. Problem with the fire grenade is it blocks paths, which is annoying at choke points, and it's also an impact grenade. Oh yeah, and no impact grenade please. Oh god, I hate those. At least it's not as bad as BF4. Ugh. This is why the assault is actually challenging to use. You need to be really aware. Why would you have an assess emblem? Probably just to be edgy.
We have taken out objective butter.
I'm run out of smoke. I would like smoke grenades to regenerate actually.
Dynamite prime! That's an enemy medic!
What? The tank just ran over the mine and killed me. Oh yeah, mini grenades. I think they could stay. I mean, I don't see the point in them, but they're not that annoying. We're going to have to use the horse.
Let's go. Giddy up.
The horse is a very good flanking weapon.
That's it. Yeah.
Except if I fuck it up like that.
Yeah.
Let's flank from the other side.
Jump on. Quit it. You see him there? Medic.
That's one.
You see him? Shock trooper.
I don't like the crosshair to aim though.
Machine gun. Hostile. Come on. There's an enemy machine gun. Get up. Yeah. Get him. Enough.
Let's see if we can get behind those freaking snipers.
Callum. Machine gun. One of them. Light the wing.
Oh, really?
Callum. Back.
Freaking tripwires. Tripwires do too much damage to the horse, really. I like the 1903 Experimental. Not very useful here, but I like it. Are you serious? That's annoying. We don't even have a single medic. Ugh. We need medics for this. Oh, now let's destroy them with this. But this obsession with sniping is so annoying.
I have eyes on a shock trooper.
Oh, I reached tanker 50. Arm it, please, arm it, arm it.
There's a shock trooper.
A million assaults up there.
We have
Oh,
armed objective
fuck.
apples.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, really?
The enemy has defused objective apples.
Oh, we may actually win this.
We have armed objective apples.
Wait for that.
Give me your gun. Thank you. Oh, come on. It's really frustrating. Well, the experimental is getting a buff though, because you can switch it to a normal bolt action. Right now it's just a bad version, well, not bad, just it's a worse version of the patrol carbine. I mean the trench carbine. Well, I guess you could say both now. That was like a 50 tanker. What was that sound? Yeah, they were good. They were a good team. Maybe if I chose the other path, we would have done it better. Let's use the 1903 experimental challenge then. I have a nice skin for it. Well, the old ones. Looks cool. We should have the flaming bayonet launcher. It's like a micro missile from Doom. And it actually existed, which is bizarre. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one has the worst hindsight in the game. I actually forgot about it. Yeah, I can't wait either.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
They're up.
Return to the combat area. The enemy has armed objective butter.
Ugh.
Enemy coordinates have been sent
Grenades.
to our artillery.
Need to think of this as an SMG.
Vuruldum.
Medkit please, medkit. Frick.
We
They
have
know where
defused
I am.
objective butter.
Ugh. Radium sights? Oh, I'll try it.
The enemy has armed objective apples.
It's not the front sight I hate, it's the giant obstructive thing at the back. Yeah, that doesn't look better.
Sis bombası onlara. Sis bombası atın. Kendinize dikkat eyleyin.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
Go away. Freaking fire grenades.
Hedefi müdafaa edin. Hücum kıtası askeri
We
görüldü.
have lost objective apples.
Makinalı tüfek. Çabuk olun. Bir hücum kıtası askerine doğru bakıyorum.
To run away.
We have lost both objectives.
Siktir. Üssü indirdik.
The enemies are being halted by our artillery.
Gördünüz mü? Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
Again, it's not super useful on this map.
Savunulması lazım. Bir düşman hücum kıtası askeri var.
Advancing.
It's a cheap shot.
Mühimmata ihtiyacım var. Hedefi müdafaa ediyoruz.
Yeah, the radiums make this harder.
Bakın bir gözcü.
Ah, seriously. Goodbye, Ace. And I'll take off the bayonet. I don't really need it anyway. But I'm also taking off the radiums.
The enemy has armed objective butter. The enemy has armed objective apples.
sıktı.
Thought he was shooting at the other guy.
We have defused objective butter.
Oh, go away.
Hedefi müdafaa edin.
We have lost objective apples.
O tarafta bir düşman hücum kıtası askeri var.
See if we can get behind them. Yep, we can.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
Makinalı tüfek, çabuk olun. Sessizde olasınız. Hücum kıtası askeri.
Ah,
Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
freaking eye in sight.
Düşman zırhlayıcı. Topçular görüldü.
We have defused objective butter.
Bir gözcü tespit edildi.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Oh, hello, Lucas. No, you don't.
Bir düşman gözcüsü görüyorum.
Ugh, the science are just atrocious. Oh, hello, Wanoa. Been a while. Diggity. Going to come from here. Hope I just attracted their attention for nothing.
Bakın, zırhlayıcı.
I'm not doing too badly with it. Oh! Dildos! I don't know why that came into my
Hedefin
head.
müdafası zaruri.
Thank you. Danke, sir.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Düşman gözcüsü görüldü.
I can't wait when they actually make it transform into a 1903. Oh! Ouch. You received my message with the album link. I'm not sure. Oh yes, the Annihilator one. I haven't listened to it yet because I was away for a week though. I'll check it out. Like the cover art though.
Orada bir gözcü var. Onlarınkilerden biri. Hedefi müdafaa ediyoruz. Onların askerlerinden birini görüyorum.
Do you still make Battlefield videos?
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
No, 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 that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it was lucky. You should take it out before someone trips on the tripwire. Can't see it.
coordinates
Hello,
have been sent to
Noble.
our artillery.
What's up?
Bir makinalı tüfek görüldü. Hedefin düşmesine müsaade etmeyin. Müdafaa edin. Aha! Düşman sıhhiyeci. Davranın. Düşman hücum kıtası askeri.
Where are they coming from? Oh. Interesting. These are good enemies.
Makinalı tüfeği.
Yeah, we lost this. No. We haven't lost it.
We have defused objective butter.
Mühimmat. Al onu.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
Well, what do you know? This guy is actually good on this map. Oh, you still do them. I'll check them out a bit. I haven't. I've lost track with a lot of people lately. I will come for you, camper. Interesting. Yes, I really like the machine pistol. If you want to try it a bit. One moment, need to check the weather. Okay. Can you play the Annihilator? Well, you always used to play well. You used to team up a lot in BF4. Don't know why we don't team up in BF1 actually. I'll use the Annihilator. Most metal name. I was tempted to play a metal song while I'm using it, but you know, YouTube and our copyright. Maybe if I play the Doom team, that will be fine.
Wir müssen das Ziel zerstören.
Maybe I should take this route. Recoil is very bad. Of course. I made the baguette be with us. Oh no! It was a stupid thing to do. No you don't, Mr. Hellriegel. My gun is better. Oh ho ho! Lol. Oh! Hello, Opti. I'll make room for you.
Objective apples.
The Annihilator Trench. A man's weapon. I really like
Turn
it.
to the combat area.
What the? No! Where did that come from?
Zerstört das verdammte Sturm!
Artillery incoming.
Feindliches MG gesichtet!
Oh, damn it. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think I will be playing in the morning for very much longer. That depends what my new job will be.
Zeit für ein bisschen Rauchen.
Oh, shit.
We have armed objective butter.
Mondragon. Mondragon. Or however the hell it's pronounced. Now my brightness is normal. 50%. I don't have any visibility issues on this map.
Mal sehen, was uns so eine Rauchgranate sagen.
I do have on preset a horror, but I never touch the brightness really. I'm a bit lazy.
Melde feindlichen Sturmsoldaten.
Damn, it's so difficult to hit.
Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
But it's fun.
Return to the combat area. Attack the new objective.
Reload is very long. Oh, that's the main challenge with this weapon.
We have armed objective butter.
I'm currently in a master's course, but I will soon finish. No, I don't play Battlefield 3. I actually don't like it. It's not a bad game by any means. It just has a lot of things I don't like in it. Mostly the gun and class balance.
We have taken out objective butter.
Feindlicher Speer gesichtet.
Just wipes the floor with the Hellriegel. I like that. Well, Battlefield 3 is a good game, it's just not... It has a lot of things I don't like. Like, for example, I don't like how the M16 and the AAK just dominate everything. BF1 is probably the first Battlefield game which I enjoy the most things of it. Broken sentence. It has the most things I enjoy. It's great weapon and class balance. Good maps for Russian front, and actually it has the frontlines mode, which is fantastic. Russia's very good too. Just wish it didn't have the crappy artillery system for some reason.
We have taken both objectives.
I don't like BF4 for the same reasons, but to a lesser degree. Well, the thing with competitive play is, and this is just my opinion, people want to see something that's very simple and easy to understand. And Battlefield 3's and Battlefield 4's assault rifles are very simple and easy to understand. Whereas BF1's mechanics are not as simple to understand. I mean, look what happens if I try to microburst D. Thompson. In BF4 I could just do that at any range, click fast with no timing. In BF3 I could just mag dump with no spread and barely any recoil, to be honest. I don't want to hate on the games, they just I think when it comes to the potential for competitive play, BF1 is overhated. And yeah, the suppression in BF3 was absolutely shit. Oh, I actually killed him. That's surprising. Barely, but I did. Ah! It's MG08. Almost killed him anyway, though.
Das Ziel dort zerstört ist. Seht ihr ihn? Sturmsoldat!
We have taken out objective butter.
Have no ammo.
Hab keine Munition
I need
mehr.
ammo.
We have armed objective apples.
I don't play on Xbox, but on PC... Well, to give you an idea, the AEK in BF3 with the heavy barrel had the same time to kill as the machine pistol. One moment. But pretty much, I think to 30 meters, I forgot. And you could pretty much hold mouse button 1 on it. It has less recoil, upward recoil than the Hewitt, and slightly less recoil than horizontal recoil than the Automatico. So
Objective apples.
it's just a much easier to use Automatico. That's the problem I have with BF3. And the M16A3 is even more annoying.
Feindliches Maschinengewehr!
We have armed objective apples.
I have no problem people preferring BF3 or BF4, of course. They both have their own appeal. But, new subscriber. We forgot what I was going to say. But in terms of feeling like a Battlefield game, like closer to the older ones, BF1 does it much better. It has class roles, weapons that have niches. Ah, damn it. BF3 and 4 don't really have that all that much.
Return to the combat.
Oh yeah, and I don't like Conquest, and BF1 has, in my opinion, the best Battlefield mode ever, Frontlines. And this rush is on par with Bad Company. Minus the awful artillery system. Don't think I can make it. Oh, I did make it.
Attack the new
Sprengsätze
objectives.
sind scharf.
Oh, damn it. 12G, you don't see it. Oh yes, they should get the hardline mechanic back. Hardline actually did a lot of things which I like the class bands was actually more interesting. Problem is the way they balanced it is, like for example, the engineer gets more armor, which creates a very inconsistent experience.
Ich werf darauf!
Support was fine because they had the shield on their back. Ooh.
Anladung bereit.
That takes care of them.
Zerstört das Ziel!
Didn't see him. Oops. I'm really excited for the next Battlefield game, but I hope we get complex gunplay like we have in BF1. I don't want the return of microburst everything at any range with assault rifle by bollocks.
Objective apples.
I really don't like that at all. Mind you, I still played BF4 for 2000 hours, but after BF1 it's really hard to play. As in, it's not enjoyable for me. Not least it doesn't have front lines, which is my favorite mode now. Excuse me for maybe 1 minute, I just need to put something in the oven. And I'm back. I live in Malta, not Croatia. I don't know why one of us said that. This is a really fun loadout, like M1911 Thompson.
Objective butter.
Oh no, not prone. You'd never prone in front of an enemy. Golden rule number 1.
Zerstört das verdammte Ziel!
Oh, bollocks. I'm confused now.
Objective butter.
Wow. I know why. In fact, I know someone in real life who was using it and is a bit new to the series. The thing with the Hellriegel, it's not good at medium range, if you're a good player especially. But if you can half-ass a full auto burst, you may get the odd kill. Maybe more so than the MP18, even though that gun is better at range. It's good to have us with sort of like this, but if you're an experienced player, you're better off using pretty much any other SMG that's not the Annihilator. Annihilator is awful at range. Probably one of the worst. I mean, even some big YouTubers think it's some kind of god gun. It isn't. It just isn't.
Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop fire.
There is a common theme that if a weapon has a high fire rate, and especially if paired with a big magazine, it's a god gun. In fact, I don't really expect the Thompson to remain very popular after, well, the novelty has worn off. Yes, it has high DPS, but its small magazine and lengthy reloads would probably put off most players. But you can do that, which is awesome. The reload doesn't look lengthy, but it is. It takes... oh, freaking frick. Between an anti-tank grenade and a hot place. Also, what are your favorite assault weapons? If I were to pick... First, the MP18 Trench. The machine pistol, Storm, probably going to be replaced by the experimental now. I kind of like the RSC SMG, but it does need a bit of a buff. Oh yeah, and the model, not the Model 10, the double-barreled slug. It's one of my favorite weapons. Ouch. I quite like the rib barrels as well, but I don't use it that much. And I don't know why. Oh no, I accidentally skipped. That sucks.
Das Ziel dort, zerstört es!
Like a trench hunter, whatever it's called. Trench Raider. I haven't seen elites in a while because I play Frontlines. And Frontlines doesn't happen. It's odd. I don't mind elites. Only thing I wish they would do to them is give them separate hit markers like vehicles. And except for the trench, what's it called? The trench hunter. The trench raider, I keep messing that up. And that guy just screams all over the place so you know he's there. All elites should do that. Not necessarily scream, just make a distinctive sound. And they should be unique to each type, so you can recognize before you run into them.
We have armed objectives.
Das Ziel!
I
Zerstört
actually
es!
don't know where they're going to come from.
We have
Probably
armed
here.
objective Butter.
Zerstört dieses Ziel!
Ooh! I thought that was a 12G and not a 10. I like the 12G.
The enemy
That's
has
actually one of
defused
my favorite as
objective
well.
Butter.
It's kind of like an easier to use bulldog. It's good because I love the bulldog.
We have taken
No,
out
oh
objective.
no! I survived. I don't know how. Damn it. A full auto pistol with this. Oh, the machine pistol. It's not very easy to use, but I love it. Let's use the experimental version. And yeah, it's interesting that you play without HUD. The gameplay actually looks really nice. But I wouldn't play with HUD, to be honest.
Zerstört das Ziel!
But it does enhance the atmosphere. This weapon is a 2-round burst. So it's kind of like an SMG 94, if you remember that. But from BF4 or BF3, BF3 one was completely ridiculous. Just need to manage its reload. It's not that
We
bad.
have armed objective Butter.
Das Ziel dort zerstören!
The optical sights are a bit funky on it. Oh, someone's talking about me in the chat, apparently. Rebay Optical, MP18 Trench. Yeah, that's a good. I actually like the MP18 Experimental as well.
Defused objective Butter.
Oh, the machine pistol. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Super consistent, it kills wickedly fast. Technically it's 1200 rounds at 4 hit kill, which is insane. But, you know, it's 2-round burst, so you will never reach that fire rate. It's more consistent than the base model for sure. And look at that, it's so lovely. It's 2-round burst though, you have to work with that. I wish they would change that weapon a bit, the SMGA factory. I think all it needs is a bit of a nerf to its hip fire and more importantly a shorter overheat. Like instead of 35, maybe set it to 20 so it doesn't have a crazy sustained fire rate. There's a guy who made that suggestion, it's only one. It's actually interesting to know that this weapon, there were at least 5,000 produced. It was the Austro-Hungarians' answer to the Villar-Perosa. Essentially, it's a forerunner to the SMG. So it's not actually that unusual. It was used quite fairly extensively in the Italian front, on the Italian front. Of course, I don't mind that if it weren't I actually like the very weak weapons. Of course, it wasn't two-shot burst with a optical sight on it. So can't have everything. Actually, you should look it up. It's very interesting. The history behind it. It was actually even used up, I think, by the SS in World War II. It was interesting. Maybe we'll see it in the next game as well.
Return to the combat area.
Let's see if I can make it. Oh, I mean, just as gorgeous. I think this has to be my favorite variant from the update. Oh, you use the Storm version. Or it could be the, what's it called? The Frommer Auto for the Assault class. I mean the Tanker class. That gun is basically just a worse automatic though. It's cool though. And I wouldn't mind if they balanced it a bit differently and put it for the Assault class as a new weapon. There are actually a lot of SMGs that aren't in the game. You'd be surprised how many there are. I mean, none of them are prototypes, but that doesn't really matter.
Seid vorsichtig!
They're disarming, but I'm not hit them. Oh no, they're not disarming. Man, I love this thing to death. It really does feel like an SMG 894. I mean, it doesn't have the range, the spread or the damage to the long range, of course. That would be silly. Uh-oh. Yes. That's even quite good on hipfire. I didn't expect. Oh no, I'm running out of ammo. Well, let's switch to my trusty pistol. Maybe pick up a gun from the ground. Grab a handle. Oh, it's doing really well. Interesting. And we've won. Shame I didn't record that. I saw him, but still, it's an interesting way to die. Well, I did super well. That's actually one of my best scores on Rush. Yet machine pistol burst is freaking amazing. Oh, hello Battlefield Whitey. YouTube. Well, when you run out of ammo, just pray you kill everyone with the pistol. I'm sorry Guardian, I don't understand Russian. I wish I could, but I don't. Why do I always spawn the fire? Well, that's because we're playing Battlefield 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to play another game. I need to start cooking. I would like to. I think I'll call it a day for now. Probably will stream sometime this week again. I'm a bit busy, but I'll make some time just for a like 2-hour break. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. and just answer some of your questions first. 1911 or Obris? Obris is a weird one for me because I don't agree with it being in the game, because I don't like the idea of suddenly whipping out a sidearm and one hitting someone. One of the nice things about Battlefield 1 is that you can recognize what a class will play and how they will play. I mean, if you're playing against a scout and he whips out an Obris and one hits you, then that's not really a good balance in my opinion. And so I prefer 1911. You're welcome, Wano. It's nice to see you back. We don't talk. We used to play like non-stop together. I miss that a bit. What other games are you currently playing? Actually, not much. I just play Battlefield 1. When I feel like it, I play some just old school Doom with some mods, occasionally Mod Stalker. Otherwise, I'm not playing any games right now except Battlefield. What else? What else? And yes, the experimental machine pistol is silly good. I don't get why people hate it, as in they don't like using it. Well, okay, I know why, because it's awkward reload, burst fire, but it's so nice. It's amazing. I honestly never... Depends what you mean by addicted. I've never really sacrificed school or work just to play. In fact, if I have pending work, I don't really play all that well because I'm not focused. I don't mind the team. Just in this current era, I just prefer if the next game won't be a modern shooter because, well, we've had modern BFs since Battlefield 2 and I'm a bit sick of that, to be honest. And we haven't had a World War II not FPS. World War II Battlefield, a proper one, since 2002. I mean, there was 1943 and 09, which is also a long time ago, but... I mean, if people complain that Battlefield 1 was lacking content on launch, you should play that one. I know it was just a spin-off, but really you can't even change your gun. And there were 3 classes. And 3 maps. That's awful. I think that's it then. Yeah, it would be cool, especially if they go with the more interesting prototype or rarely seen weapons like they did with COD World War II. I appreciate what they did with COD World War II, it's just not the kind of game I enjoy, well, because I don't like Call of Duty style, to be honest. But I did enjoy it a bit more and better than other CODs. My wishes are just don't add in a pointless attachment system unless it really works. I don't want to unlock a ton of gadgets for a single gun just to make it good. Or just having options which make the gun worse. But that's enough rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and probably I'll stream again this week. I'll check out your montages a bit more. I lost touch a bit. But until then, thank you, and see you next time.